new era of Nintendo is literally upon us. We are getting back-to-back different Nintendo Directs specifically for separate games nowadays, which is awesome. Like, this is an idea that we could definitely kind of predict and put towards the future, like with Zelda Ocarina of Time, or the next big 3D Mario game, or just whatever the next big Nintendo game is in general, because they are seemingly going at everything with a different perspective nowadays, and their marketing strategies that they have been using are so awesome. It is so detailed. We got all these different showcases, which shows the fans the games so they can actually evaluate if a game is worth purchasing or not, which in most of these cases they are, and they have been worth purchasing. Just, you know, like thinking about Splatoon Raiders, a spin-off Splatoon game that is absolutely crushing it right now. So we have some awesome news to talk about with the next directs that are going to be happening for Nintendo, and just other Nintendo and gaming news in general today. So as always, stick around so you guys can hear about everything going on at the moment. And I also would greatly appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel, guys. We are a couple of subscribers away from 10,000, so by the time this video does go live, we may actually already be there, but if not, we are so close. So any support would just go such a long way. Let's hop right into it. So if you have not heard, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave just had a direct. It's August 4th, which is today at 7 a.m. PT for the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave direct, which was a 20-minute-ish direct about information about the game. And now, this is short, just like the Splatoon Raiders direct, which was about 15 minutes, which I swear this was longer than 15 minutes, but hey, I guess my memory is not so great right now. Same with the Star Fox direct, about 15 minutes it says. The Donkey Kong Bonanza direct was also about 15 minutes. Same with the Mario Kart World direct. So they have had other ones that have been longer, like Kirby Air Riders is 45 minutes. And of course, just their big directs are typically longer, like, you know, the regular direct from last September is an hour long. The direct that they just had recently, I believe, was roughly an hour or so. But what's awesome about this is, yeah, we could expect a Zelda Ocarina of Time direct that probably, in my opinion, is going to be longer than 20 minutes, but it still is cool to see that they could do a quick 15 to 20-minute presentation, and it genuinely helps the games so much. Like, it really does help us be able to thoroughly dive into a game before it is released to see what exactly this game is all about. On top of that, obviously, you could listen to people's reviews about the games and just hear what people have to say, because think about like Star Fox Direct. Like, that was a remake of a remake, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole issue, but because it was a game that has already been remade, people were really skeptical of this, and I have not heard a single person say anything bad about this game. This game has only had positive praise. Shows that Nintendo are genuinely caring about these games that they are dropping and are putting that Nintendo little magic into it. Okay, so time for rumors really quick. We do have real big rumors about a Zelda Direct or another Nintendo General Direct this September, because, well, first of all, there was one last September. I think they usually do one in September. So if we do get one in September, the rumor is that it will be mainly focused on Zelda Ocarina of Time, and then there will be other announcements potentially. We have small rumors within that rumor about another 3D Mario game being announced as well, just like being revealed, like probably maybe no gameplay. Could be the same kind of thing as Ocarina of Time reveal, where it wasn't gameplay, it was just kind of, you know, footage. But either way, even if we do have a general direct that's focused on Zelda, we should still be getting a literal just Zelda Ocarina of Time direct that may be 15, 20, or 45 minutes. I'm gonna go with probably the longest one, my opinion, just because it's a very big game. But at the same time, you know, the fact that it is a big game, maybe it's only gonna be a quick presentation. Like, maybe they don't need to show this game off that much. We also have other big games that we are looking forward to, like Duskblood should probably have its own direct as well. I think that is definitely a game that has been hyped up enough to where they are probably thinking about it, but I obviously wouldn't be surprised if they aren't going to do a direct for Duskbloods. But it's also Zelda's 40th anniversary, by the way, so yeah, that's why I still think that it's a very big possibility to get a Zelda direct itself, because we also have the rumors of the controller for Zelda, specifically a Pro Controller, maybe even a Zelda console. So it's just interesting how Nintendo have been choosing to hold multiple focused directs just to show their different strategies, honestly. Really exploring the broad, I guess, showcases overall that people can really come to watch whenever they want. And of course, they have been doing digital, physical, and digital pricing, where it's like $80 physical, $70 digital, so you're saving them $10 if you do go down the digital route, but still offering the physical, which is awesome. Nintendo are very confident in their products right now, and that's exactly why I'm not even stressed or worried about the Ocarina of Time remake pretty much at all. Of course, I have, you know, very minor, I guess you could say, worries about it, but overall, I'm like 99% thinking that it's going to be a fantastic remake of the game. The speculation right now about the release is maybe November 12th because we did have an amiibo that does drop on that date. So regardless, we don't have that much longer of this year, so it's gonna be within the next like 4 months. I personally am just loving getting these directs. I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool to have a big company like Nintendo kind of put us more in the know. Like, they are letting us know what is going on and what these games are about rather than just dropping trailers, because of course a live direct goes way more in depth than a 5 or even a 10-minute trailer on YouTube. It just is more transparent almost about the game, so I think it's positive news, and I'm looking forward to the future of Nintendo Directs because we don't have to just look forward to general directs or partner showcases. Literally, we could look forward to a direct about anything now, and on top of that, we are also getting more tree houses. And if you did watch the Fire Emblem Direct, let me know how you thought about it. I was gonna go in depth about it in this video, but I kind of feel like it'd be pointless, you know, because most people probably did already watch that or just hear about it. So I just want to know your opinions on the game because it looks pretty fun, and I'm wondering if you guys are gonna be picking it up. Now let's move on to some other different Nintendo/gaming news today. Data mined for Monster Hunter Wilds for the Switch 2 that it could run at 1080 to 1440p dock, and then 720 to 864p handheld at 30 to 40 FPS. And here is some of the coding right here. So I don't know, man, could this be true? Very interesting to me. Let me know how you guys feel about Monster Hunter. In the United States, there's a 40th anniversary Mario tin with a $100 Nintendo gift card in it, with it just like a collectible case basically. So it is really cool, but of course you're going to be spending $100 on this, so it's not the biggest surprise in the world, but it is really neat to see the whole history of like all the big Mario games on the inside of it, just as little logos. I think that's pretty cool. I'm wondering if, you know, eventually, give it a couple weeks, couple of months, you could find these on eBay, just the tin only without the code or without the gift card, for probably a lot cheaper if you guys were really wanting this. Or if you're gonna be buying games anyway, might as well, you know, spend $100, get the eShop card, and then get a cool case and spend the rest on the games, right? We are also having some new icons available with Mario Paint, Mario Kart, Super Mario, and Animal Crossing. Here are the dates for all of them. We have August 10th, September 7th, and then apparently just, I guess, the entirety of August 2026. We have a rumor that the Lego Animal Crossing and Lego Sonic sets are going to start being phased out. Okay, so the Animal Crossing sets are very cool, but they're definitely, you know, worth a pretty penny, so I feel like I haven't really heard anyone talk about them. I think it is really cool though, but it does make sense for them to kind of wrap it up at this point. They have been out for a couple of years now, so they're probably just going to move on to, you know, some other Nintendo stuff, which I love that we are getting Nintendo Lego sets finally. It's so cool. And I'm assuming whenever we do get another Animal Crossing game, they probably will be doing more Lego sets for that game specifically when it literally does drop, because now that Nintendo and Lego are working together, I'm definitely assuming they will be bringing it back when the next Animal Crossing releases. We also have some free roam tracks from Mario Kart 7, Tour, and Live added to the Nintendo Music app, so nothing that huge, but, you know, for the people that do like that, they are available now. Also, I wanted to bring this up that there is apparently no demo for Fortune's Weave, which is interesting because I actually think this game would have really had positive reception to a free-to-play demo, because it's not necessarily like as big as, you know, Zelda or Splatoon, so I think a demo would have really got a lot of more players into this game. But at the same time, we are in a world with Nintendo where pretty much any big release like this will just get the publicity anyways, and it probably won't affect the game that much, but I think I would have loved to try a demo for this game. Anyway, that is all I really have to share today as far as the big stuff, so let me know what you guys think about the future of the Directs and the Zelda Direct. That is definitely going to happen. I kind of low-key think the odds of a just Zelda Direct are way higher than a general Direct at this moment. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys have a great and a blessed day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.